Hello teacher, I'm Jennifer Barrios Quintero, your student from English Phonetics course, and this is my presentation about the speech organs and their functions. Okay. The speech organs and their functions. Let's start. The organs which take part in the production of speech sounds are called speech organs. When we speak, air comes out through the lungs and it is interfered at various places for the production of sounds. Sounds cannot occur without air. The following diagram shows the main organs of speech. This is our Oscar. And this is nasal cavity, alveolar ridge, lips, teeth, larynx, pharynx, vocal cords or vocal folds, epiglottis, tongue, uvula, palate. Well, in other words, this means that el sonido no se puede producir sin el aire. Entonces es así como cuando nosotros hablamos, el aire sale de nuestros pulmones e interfiere en los diferentes lugares que observamos aquí en esta caricatura para que así se pueda producir los diferentes sonidos. Well, that is the vocal cords or the vocal folds. The larynx contains two small bands of elastic tissues. They are called vocal cords. The opening between the vocal cords is called epiglottis. When we breathe in or out, the glottis is open. This is the position of the production of voiceless sounds. For example, are voiceless sounds in English when the vocal cords are open. The sounds produced with the glottis come together are called voiced sounds. So, the main function of the vocal cords is to produce voiced and voiceless sounds. In other words, this means that cuando nuestras cuerdas vocales se abren, producen voiceless sounds. Cuando se cierran, producimos voiced sounds. Okay, and this is our first slide, and it is the soft palate and hard palate. The soft palate is also called velum. It is the roof of the mouth. It separates the oral and nasal cavity. The last part of the soft palate is called uvula. When it is lowered, the nasal sounds are produced. When it is raised, the air passes out through the oral cavity and the oral sounds are produced. In other words, this means that el paladar suave también conocido como el velo, separa nuestra cavidad oral de nuestra cavidad nasal. Okay, the tongue, la lengua. The tongue is an important organ of speech. It has the greatest variety of movement. It is divided into 4 parts: the tip, the blade, the front, and the back. The number of vowels is produced with the help of the tongue. Vowels differ from each other because of the position of the tongue. The tip of tongue helps to produce t, the blade of the tongue helps to produce t, the front of the tongue helps to produce palatal sounds, and the back of the tongue helps to produce sounds. The lips, los labios. This is upper lip tubercles and lower lip tubercles. Labio superior, labio inferior. The upper lip and lower lip help to produce bilabial sounds. If they are held together, the sounds produced in that position are bilabial stops. If the lips are held together, they produce different vowels. The teeth, los dientes. The teeth take part in the production of consonant sounds. The upper teeth only take part in the production of speech sounds. The lower teeth don't take part for the production of sounds. The sound produced with the help of the upper teeth are called dental sounds. The alveolar ridge. It is situated between the teeth and the hard palate. It is covered with little ridges. The alveolar ridge is the part between the upper teeth and the hard palate. The sound produced with the tongue touching the alveolar ridge is called alveolar sounds. For example, s, t, d, s, t, d. Producing different speech sounds depends on the movement of speech organs. It is essential to know the movement and the placement of each organ to produce particular sounds. The above descriptions and functions of the organ of speech help you to guide the student to produce the consonants and vowels in a right way. So, this is the summary. The 7 articulators described above are the main ones used in speech, but there are 3 other things to remember. Firstly, the larynx could also be described as an articulator, a very complex and independent one. Secondly, the jaws are sometimes called articulators. Certainly, we move the lower jaw a lot in speaking, but the jaws are not articulators in the same way as the others, because they cannot themselves make contact with other articulators. Finally, although there is practical nothing that we can do with the nose and the nasal cavity, they are a very important part of our equipment for making sounds. what is sometimes called our vocal apparatus, particularly nasal consonants such as n, m, n. Well, so there is a phonemic chart and this is a phonetic pronunciation of the vowels and consonants. There are single vowels, diphthongs, unvoiced consonants, and voiced consonants. Okay, single vowels: sheep, sheep, book, shoot, left, heart, teacher, door, hat, up, on, fair. Diphthongs: wait, kind, like, hair, here, tourist, shout, mouth. Unvoiced consonants: p, free, think, tree, see, sheep, cheese, coin. Boat, video, this, dog, zoo, zoo. Television, joke, go, you, room, love, we, help, think, now, mouse. Okay. And this was my presentation, and I hope to have made it in the best way possible, and I stay aware of your important comments. Bye bye.